Yo guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to another Europa League Road to the Final card SBC. Today we have the Diego Carlos card. I almost called it Carles. Diego Carlos card. Now, as you can see, the face card itself looks absolutely tanked out. I am on my main account. This is how good this card looks. We're going to get into it. As you can see, medium height, which is great. 6'1", it's really decent, even though height doesn't seem to make a difference too much in centre backs. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, it's decent. Brazilian, La Liga, we're liking it. His acceleration's decent. His sprint speed is decent. Ignore shooting. Passing, 85 short passing is pretty good. Don't know why he's got 83 free kick accuracy, but you know, 69 long passing isn't too bad. His dribbling stats, not too bad. Balance is not the best, obviously, 60 balance, but don't forget he is 6'1". Agility is not too bad, but for a centre back, you got to remember, you got to give it a little bit of leeway. His defensive stats are really good. His stamina is a little bit of a letdown, but don't forget, it's a road to the final live card. And Sevilla, I did check this out. Thank you to Bella, by the way. Sevilla has won the Europa League 3 times in the last 6 years. Three times in the last 6 years. Yeah, they've won the Europa League 3 times in the last 6 years. So you've got to imagine this card being upgraded. Even if they get through to the next round, it goes from an 84 to an 86. His stats are already, his in-game stats are already better than Lenglet as well, by the way, guys, just to let you know. But not strength, 86 aggression. The card looks sick. I'm not going to lie, it looks sick. So as you can see, we've got 2 SBCs. We have La Liga, which you need an 83 rated team, and a Brazil one, which you need an 84 rated team. We'll get into the La Liga one to start off with. So requirements, you need 1 La Liga player. As you can see, we've got more than that. Team are over on 83. This is bang on 83. Can't lower anyone else. Team chemistry is 75. We're on 78. No position changes or loyalty. And 11 players in squad. So as you can see, we've got a mixture. We've got Eredivisie, and we do have La Liga players. So start off with Pacheco. Picked him up for 700 coins as a bid. By the way, guys, these are all bids players when I do these SBCs, because obviously I want to get them done as cheap as possible. So that was Pacheco. Rodrigo, any of the 83 rated cards, I don't know if someone changed his position, but it doesn't make a difference because he's in left right back position. So any of the 83 rated striker, well, cheapest 83 rated in the La Liga that you don't use, Rodrigo is 1.6k as a bid. Banega in the centre back position, 1.5k as a bid. Savic, centre back, 82 rated, 900 coin bid. Diego Costa, obviously there's a small strong link there. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but he's 1.5k. You can go for him or Morata or Iglesias, it doesn't really matter. Illaramendi, a little bit more expensive obviously because his CDM and his Spanish is 2,000 coins a bid. Then we get into our first Eredivisie player. Again, CDM, obviously Blind is going to be a bit more expensive. I picked him up for 2,000 coins as a bid. Lucas Vasquez, 950 coins as a bid. I reckon I could have got him cheaper if it was at a different time. I do these SBCs at silly o'clock in the night, so you probably will be able to get him cheaper. Right wing position. Promes in the left mid position, 1,500 coins as a bid. Again, probably be able to get him cheaper. It depends on the time. Tadic, 3.8k, seems about right from the Eredivisie. And then we finish off with Jovic, who does have a soft link with Tadic and then has a strong link with Vasquez as well. Give you good chemistry. 1.5k as a bid. So as you can see, 83 raters are normally going for about 1.5 unless you need a specific one like Illaramendi. Banega was pretty cheap as well, and Blind is a little bit more expensive. So this was only 17.95k to do as bids. You might be able to snipe the Tadic of saving a little bit, and even Illaramendi and Blind. So you know, Prima Electron Players Pack. It's a 10k pack, or 15, depends on what you guys think. But I'm going to class it as a 10k pack because it's not the best, but you know. Next we'll get into the Brazilian one, which is an 84 rated squad. So requirements, you need 1 Brazilian player. As you can see, we got Unlucky, of course. Team over around 34. This is bang on 84. Can't drop anyone else. Team chemistry of 70. We're on 79, so there is a little bit of leeway you guys can actually play with, which is good to see. Team chemistry, as I said, team chemistry of 70 leeway. 11 players in squad, that's where we want to go. So as you can see, we've got mainly Italian league players. We got Visca, we got the cheeky Bosnia connection, do a little bit of that, and then the cheapest 83 rated player, which is literally Cassius at this point in time. I think he was like 1.3k or something like that. So we'll get into it. We'll start off with cheeky Buffon. 1.5 thousand coins as a bid. As you can see, 83 rated are still going for about this price. Gomez, 8,500 coins as a bid. Pretty impressed with that, 85 rated. Lucas Leiva, obviously because he's Brazilian, you are going to pay a bit more than normal, because normally they're about 4K, so you're paying 4,500 coins to bid for him. Izzo, minimum price 650 coins. Obviously, you can go for Enkalu as well, but obviously he gives you more chemistry because of it being Italian. Cassis, as I said, one of the cheapest 83 rated cards going, 1.3k. Just go for the cheapest one. I think there might be one a little bit cheaper than that, but I went for Cassius, so you know. Pjanic, 15,000 coins bid, obviously 86 rated. Kadira was 1.8k. Fabian was 2k. So I got Kadiri a little bit cheaper than what I really wanted to get Fabian for. You can go Ramsey or Rabiot, or I think they're the other ones really, the mains. Visca, obviously 3.9k, right mid from the Turkish league, obviously the Bosnian connection. With Dzeko, again 3.9k, and then we finish off with Sanchez, 950 coins, and again I think I paid slightly over by a couple hundred coins, obviously because of the time I'm doing this. So this is 44k. I reckon you could probably get to 40k if you really wanted to try and snipe Lucas Levia, Gomez and Pjanic. You'd probably easily save 4,000 coins there, and maybe go for a cheaper 83 rated card. It might save you a little bit of coin there as well. So as I said, 44k, it's not too bad. Prime Electrum Players Pack, which is a 20k pack, so you know, that's both of the SBCs done. As I said, I've done this on my main account because I'm actually going to put him into my team. Especially it's only cost me 61.95k to do. I reckon you could easily get this done for under 60k, and if you've got players in your squad, in your club, you're even better. But as I said, this card is decent. So yeah, 61.95k it's cost me to do on bids. You get 30k's worth of packs, and you get the card. I mean, it's actually a good SBC for once, which is nice to see. As I said, Sevilla, there's a high chance Sevilla is going to get past the first stage anyhow, so he'll jump up to an 86 rated card. As I said, his stats are already better than Lenglet's. I will show you this before I even open the rewards. Don't know why you've not changed, because I've just picked you up, which is about right. I don't really want to search on the transfer market. I mean, you'd think it would just pop up. I mean, look, there you go. So as you can see, right, in-game stats, as you can see, Lenglet slower. Passing, he's got better long passing, but not short passing. His dribbling stats, I mean, Lenglet's dribbling stats, I mean, look at agility difference, massive. So, you know, there's that. Obviously, he has better defensive stats at this point in time and better stamina, but don't forget, you've got to imagine if he gets an upgrade, his card's going to be pretty sick. So, you know, that's why I think he's worth it, considering, you know, and you never know, you might get some videos in out of the packs. We'll find out. Premium Electrum Players Pack we'll start off with first. I'd like something decent, it would be nice, but it's good because that's a board. It's still a board from a premium that's actually pretty decent. Obviously, my camera is deciding to go on a 1 lag. I love it. I don't know why my camera's gone on a lag. I love it when I'm doing recording and my Streamlabs decides to go like that. I did get Fabian. I apologise for the terrible delay on my it does it sometimes. I don't know why it does it, but we picked up Fabian, which we know how much he's going for. He's going for 2k, which is about right. I have a silver player. Please do not lag again while I'm opening packs. Right, Prime Electrum Players, do not lag. I'm watching you. Is that another board? No, it's a UCL card. Is it going to be any good? I'll take that. I'll take that because that's not too bad. I think Lamar might be worth, a few K, which is good to see. Everyone else is poo. Lamar is 4K, 3 to 4K. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not going to complain about that. I do get some decent. I could probably make 10k off them 2 packs. It's not too bad. As I said, you get packs, you get a card. Buzzing. Hopefully this SBC does help you. As I said, this one is actually definitely worth it, unlike the Footmas cards. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a thumbs up. Obviously, if you want to see more SBCs, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification button so you keep up to date as soon as I drop these. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, I'll see you in the next video stream, and take it easy, guys. And obviously, peace.